Some women don't just hurt men, they break them piece by piece. And the scariest part, most men don't even realise it's happening until they've already lost themselves. It doesn't start with shouting or betrayal or some obvious act. No, it begins with charm, with attention, with her making you feel like the most important man in the world. And that's exactly how she traps you. At first, she mirrors your soul, laughs at your jokes, nods at your words, studies your weaknesses like homework. She'll tell you she understands you in ways no one else ever has. But then small cracks appear, little comments that make you doubt yourself, small fights that come out of nowhere. She starts twisting your reality, making you question your memory, your worth, even your sanity. You think it's love, you think it's just how women are, but it's not. It's poison. And if you let it slide once, you'll find yourself apologizing for things you never even did. That's how men lose their power. That's how men lose their peace. Listen to me. No man should ever accept this, because love is supposed to give you calm, not confusion, respect, not ridicule, growth, not exhaustion. If a woman feeds on your energy, if she thrives on disrespect, if she needs chaos to feel alive, you're not her partner, you're her victim. And today, I'm going to show you exactly the 6 types of women every man must avoid. Because once you spot these patterns, you'll know the difference between a relationship that builds you up and one that tears you apart. So, buckle up, buddy. What you're about to hear might sting, but it might just save your life. I1, the reality bender master manipulator. She doesn't hurt you with fists. She hurts you with doubt. That's what makes her dangerous. A manipulator knows her. Weapon isn't a slap. It's a whisper that makes you question your own eyes. In the start, she's perfect. She laughs at your jokes. She nods at your views. She tells you that you're special in ways no one else has ever said. It feels so good. You let your guard down. That's when she starts working. Not loud, not obvious, quiet, subtle. One day she says something and later denies it. You argue, but she pushes harder. You always imagine things. The more confident she sounds, the more you shrink. You start asking yourself, maybe I did remember wrong. And once that door opens, you lose trust in yourself. She twists small events until you stop fighting. Now you're apologizing for things that weren't even your fault. This isn't love, it's gaslighting. And it's deadly because it kills your self-respect from inside. I've seen men, smart men, reduced to shells of themselves because they spent years under a woman like this. She breaks you slow like water, dripping on stone. You don't notice until you're cracked open. A Stoic once said, if you lose control of your mind, you lose everything. That's her aim, to own your mind. She cries when cornered. She blames you when caught. She plays victim, so you stay the villain. And every time you back down, her grip tightens. The only cure, boundaries like steel. Call the behavior what it is, manipulation. And if she keeps twisting, truth, walk. Don't beg for her to understand. Don't waste breath proving. Facts. A woman who feeds on your confusion will never give you clarity. 2. The spotlight addict. Attention seeker. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity screams. And the spotlight addict screams every day. At first you mistake it for charm. She's bubbly. She's fun. She loves being noticed. But soon you realize she can't breathe without eyes on her. Your love not enough. Your attention never enough. She wants it. From strangers, co-workers, even random men online. She posts half-dressed photos, not to share life, but to collect likes. She laughs too loud with guys in public just to see if you'll flinch. And when you ask about it, she flips it on you. You're just insecure. You're controlling. Now you're the problem, not her hunger for constant validation. This type of woman drains you in a different way. You find yourself competing with shadows. No matter how much love you give, she craves more. And here's the painful part. She values a random stranger's comment more than your years of loyalty. That's because she's addicted to novelty, to fresh eyes, seeing her as exciting. I've seen men waste their energy trying to outgive the world, trying to prove they're enough. But it's a losing game. You can't fill a bottomless pit. If she lives off attention, she'll always keep fishing. The Stoic approach. Don't fight the crowd. State your boundary. I won't be, in a relationship that's open for everyone's eyes. If she mocks that, she's already chosen the audience over you. Don't beg to be the main character in her show. Walk away and be the star of your own. 3. The emotional vampire. This one doesn't just take your time. She feeds on your soul. At first, she sweeps you into deep talks, intense emotions, nights that feel electric. You think you found passion, but soon you realize she can't live without chaos. Calm feels boring to her, so she creates storms. One day she's warm, the next she's cold. You wake up not knowing who you'll meet. When she's sweet, you feel high. When she's cold, you panic, you chase. That's how she traps you. The cycle becomes addictive. The lows are painful, but the highs feel worth it. Except they're not. She flips every issue back on you. If she's sad, it's your fault. If she's distant, you didn't care enough. If she's angry, you failed. She never owns her emotions. You end up apologizing, fixing, proving yourself non-stop. Over time, you're drained too, tired to even argue. This kind of woman keeps you in survival mode. Your life becomes about calming her storms while ignoring your own needs. And the cruel trick, she'll share her trauma, her insecurities, her fears, not to heal, but to bind you. You feel responsible for saving her, but you can't save someone who feeds on your energy. The stoic path. Refuse the roller coaster. Demand calm. If she can't give peace, understand drama isn't a phase. It's her nature. Protect your energy. Your nervous system isn't built for endless storms. 4. The boundary breaker. Disrespectful partner. Respect is the oxygen of love. Without it, everything suffocates. A boundary breaker destroys that oxygen. At first, she jokes at your expense. A little sarcasm here, a mocking comment there. You laugh it off, but it grows. Soon, she's cutting you down in front of others, mocking your dreams, ignoring your don't. She checks your phone even though you said no. She brings up private topics in public. She compares you with other men. He makes more money. He dresses better. Each comment chips away at your confidence. Small cuts repeated enough bleed you dry. The worst part is the gaslighting. When you confront her, she says you're too sensitive, that she's just joking. She turns her disrespect into your problem. Now you're left doubting whether you're overreacting. That's how she wins. But here's the truth. Respect is not negotiable. Once a woman shows a pattern of disrespect, it only grows if unchecked. You can't talk her into respecting you. You must enforce it. I remember a man who kept forgiving small jokes. Years later, he was humiliated at every dinner table, seen as weak by everyone. That's the cost of silence. Stoic remedy. Consequences. Don't argue, don't plead. Act. If she mocks you publicly, leave. If she ignores your no, walk. Respect must be demanded by action, not speeches. 5. The Queen of Chaos. Drama lover. Some women love peace. The Queen of Chaos. She gets bored by it. Calm is unnatural to her. Drama is her oxygen. And if it doesn't exist, she creates it. One day you're fine, laughing together. Next day, he's furious about a comment from weeks ago, or she starts a fight right before an important moment. She thrives on explosions. Why? Because your emotional reaction fuels her sense of control. With her, you're always on edge. You start predicting fights before they happen. You edit your words. You tiptoe around moods. But no matter how careful you are, she finds something. That's because the conflict isn't about what you do. It's about her need for chaos. Her tools, tears, screaming, threats to leave, not because she means them, but because she knows they pull reactions. And each reaction feeds her. She confuses intensity with love. And if you stay too long, you'll start to believe stress equals passion. I've seen men waste years in this storm thinking, if I just love her harder, she'll calm down. But she never will. Drama is her addiction, and addictions don't stop because you care more. The Stoic way. Don't fight chaos with chaos. Don't reward escalation. If she screams, you leave the room. If she picks fights, you don't fuel it. And if peace is impossible, accept the truth. It's not a relationship. It's a circus, and you're the main act. 6. The transactionalist, self-serving lover. Love is supposed to be mutual, two people giving and receiving freely. But the transactional woman sees it as business. She measures everything by what she gets. At first, she showers you with affection. She praises your generosity, calls you the perfect man. But watch closely. Her warmth is tied to what you provide. Money, status, favors, comfort. When the benefits slow down, her love fades too. She treats affection like a paycheck. When you pay, you get love. Stop paying, she clocks out. This woman keeps score. She'll remember every gift, every effort, but rarely give back. And if she does, it's calculated. An investment to keep you giving more. Her loyalty is tied to the benefits. If a better deal appears, she won't hesitate to switch. Men in these traps start believing love must be earned by constant giving. They lose themselves trying to keep her satisfied, only to realize her hunger is endless. I've seen guys go broke, drained emotionally, still hoping she'll see their worth, but she already sees it, only as a resource, not as a man. Stoic approach. Ask, would she value me if I gave nothing? If the answer is no, you're not loved. You're leased. Don't rent affection. Find someone who values your being, not your benefits. Listen closely. No man should ever accept these patterns, not once, because the cost isn't just wasted time, it's wasted self-respect. A manipulator robs your clarity. An attention addict robs your peace. An emotional vampire robs your energy. A boundary breaker robs your dignity. A queen of chaos robs your calm. And a transactional lover robs your worth. You don't fight these women with more love, more patience, or more sacrifice. That's what they want. You fight it with boundaries, with silence, with leaving, when leaving is the only option left. A good woman will respect your standards. A toxic one will test them. The question is, will you pass the test or will you let yourself drown? So, my brothers, if you've been nodding through this video, comment self-respect first right now. Hit subscribe if you value your peace more than fake love, and share this with a man who's trapped and needs this wake up. At the end of the day, love should give you peace, not wounds. Protect your heart, protect your name, and protect your mind. Because once you give those away, you've got nothing